Taurus, welcome to your reading. Thank you for checking out the channel. I'm going to be doing a general reading for you today. I'm just going to be doing a Celtic crossbred, just to see where you're at, where you're going, things like that. For maybe guidance, or if you're just here for fun, you can see your general reading for that. It is general. It may or may not resonate. If it does resonate, awesome. If it doesn't, then you can go check out another video, or I had thought about this over the weekend actually. If you happen to be born on a cusp, maybe you can watch your cusping sign, because I noticed that sometimes, I am born on a cusp, and I noticed that sometimes my cusp sign sometimes makes more sense than my regular sign, my normal sign, my, you know what I tell people I am. So, you know, maybe there's that. So I'm going to be using the Thoth tarot deck as your main reading. These are giant cards. Look how big they are. They're really giant. So, not everything's going to fit on here. I'm going to try my best to, like, I'll probably have to crowd them a little bit. But, yeah. So for your main spread is the Thoth tarot deck. What I'm going to use to clarify is the Rider-Waite tarot, and then I'm going to use the Aleister, the Wonderland oracle to end it with, like, maybe words of advice, some warning, any extra words that you may need to hear, whatever that may be. You may notice that I have a few of these berries all around. I was once again drawn to pick some things from the backyard. It felt like somebody needed to see these. These are called, what are they called? Potentilla idica? I don't know. They're also known as mock strawberries or false strawberries. So maybe strawberries mean something to you, or maybe they don't. Maybe these specific ones do, but the earth signs are needing foliage. I don't know what it is. It's the second time in a week that the earth signs have needed it. So, speaking of foliage, at the bottom of the deck we do have the 8 of disc, Prudence. It feels like things are starting to take root. Things are starting to bear fruit for you. Like your hard work is starting to pay off. Like you figured out like a direction, I want to say. You figured out a direction to go. Or like what you have already done is starting to go in the direction that you want it to go, or going into a direction that makes you happy. That's the underlying energy that I'm getting. Ah, funny I'm saying bear fruit and we have the false strawberries everywhere. My daughter also insisted on helping me pick them, and that's why I have way more than I anticipated, and she also insisted on setting them up for you guys, so thank her for the way that it looks. So, we do have, in your current energy, your main situation is the Prince of Wands. So, it seems like he is super, super ambitious. Like, he knows what he wants. He's going for it. Going for the gusto. Just absolutely excited. Like, full throttle going towards this passion. Your current situation is going towards something full throttle. And we do have to clarify the 6 of Cups. So maybe it's something that I want to almost say that it sparks your inner child. I want to say that it's sparking your inner child. I feel drawn to shuffle again, so I'm going to just shuffle again while I'm talking about this. But yeah, it feels like it's igniting your childlike self, like from your childhood. This is something that maybe you were wanting and you're now like pursuing it, you're going for it. It feels like, I almost want to say like a gift. Like a gift to your younger self, I almost want to say. That you're finally going for it. Yeah. And things that it is impacting, we do have the Knight of Discs. So it kind of feels like, I almost want to say relief. Because the Knight of Discs, like, he's the slowest of the knights. He stops. He's holding out something. This time he's stopping, he's looking out, and the horse is like, it's looking at the wheat. It's like taking a break. It's like stopping to smell the roses. It's like, now that it's going good for you, you're going for this gusto, it's bearing fruit. Like, it feels like you could breathe. It feels like a sense of relief of you figured it out. So you're gonna pause. We do have the Seven of Wands to clarify. I feel like this might be a little bit of energy of with yourself. Like, you feel like maybe you need to fight this breath, this break. You like, your mind's telling you, okay, let's go now. But you feel, it's like your gut feels like it needs to take a breath and just savor the moment. But your head's like, okay, go. That's what I want to say. We do have in the root of the cause, we have the Nine of Discs, gain. Maybe you received a gift, or you received a vision. Specifically, I'm getting, like, received a vision. Like, you have the Four of Swords here to clarify. It feels like maybe something came to you in a dream. Maybe through rest you gain some clarity of something. It does feel very specifically you received a vision or insight about something. Yeah, and the cards aren't telling me any more than that. You received a vision or you received clarity through rest. So we do have in things that are going out, we have the Knight of Wands. I'm going to go ahead and get a clarifier before I speak any more on that real quick. With the Star, I almost want to say that you're, like, you still have this fiery passion. It actually upgraded from the Knight to the Prince. So I don't want to say your ambition's going away. What I want to say is the way you do things, your tactic has changed. Instead of full charging, you're taking time. That's with the disc. Then I have discs here. You're taking time, you're taking a breath, you're taking time to really process everything. And it feels like it's almost a sense of relief because of that. It feels like you needed that. You needed that pause. You need to approach this new way through pausing, enjoying the moment, savoring the moment, because maybe through that you gain more insight, you gain more inspiration, I want to say. Something along those lines. We do have here in your near future the Queen of Cups. I'm getting a lot of just a lot of happiness, a lot of peace. Let's see. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, I was going to say, it feels like there's something just right with the world. And there is. It feels like something's just, it's like the gears are turning the way they should be. It's like everything's right. This is how it's supposed to be, and this is how it was always meant to be. In the near future, you're going to get a grounding sense of that, I want to say. Yeah. We do have here in your distant future, we have the Wheel of Fortune again. It just says fortune, but yeah, we got Wheel of Fortune yet again. With the 8. Look at that, the 8 of Pentacles. So it's like this energy is continuing. This Wheel of Fortune, things that are working out with the bearing fruit, it's going to continue into the distant future. You're going to still be riding on this for quite a while. This isn't something that's gonna run out. It's something that keeps going. It's like the river that never dries up. It's like a never-ending goblet. A tree that always has fruit. It's just something that just never, ever, ever runs out. You keep having this full energy, it feels like. We do have in your current emotions, the Fool. I'm kind of getting a sense of just a lot of, like, happiness. What do you know? A lot of happiness. We got the Ten of Cups to clarify. Yeah. I'm just getting, like, it feels like things are fresh. Things are new, it feels like. Even if they're not actually fresh and new, it's a sense of, like, I almost want to say rebirth. And, like, we have, like, a gift to your inner child. We have the children dancing here. Let's see if I could zoom in without it getting blurry. Yeah, the children dancing there. That's just, like, this is, yeah, this is good. This is good, Taurus. We do have an energy and people around you. The Prince of Cups. With the Three of Cups, somebody around you, it feels like they're getting exactly what they want. Like something, I want to say a wish fulfillment. Somebody around you. Maybe this is also just an energy. It feels like it could be somebody, but it also feels like it could be just an overall energy of, like, needing to celebrate a wish fulfilled. Like, a dream come true. Things are working just as they should be. As I said before with the wheel, this is an energy, but it's also a person. You're feeding off this energy, but there's a person around you that's, it almost feels like they're fueling the energy. Like they're inspiring you. I don't know. Yeah. We do have in your hopes and fears the Three of Swords, sorrow. Obviously, that's understandable to be afraid of something like that. Alright, with the Six of Pentacles, it feels like you're afraid of being like these beggars here. You're afraid of, like, poverty, being out on the streets, having to beg for money. Even if it is, like, people out of the kindness of their hearts giving it, it's like something that you don't want for yourself. You just don't want to be that person. And we do have here in your outcome, we have the Ace of Cups. Like, this is it. This is like, this feels like this is everything. Like the Prince of Egypt song, all I've ever wanted. With the Tower. It doesn't feel like a bad tower. It just kind of feels like it's gonna, like, all this happiness is gonna hit you all at once. And it's like you're not gonna know how to deal with all that happiness, that emotion, that just overwhelming, like, everything. It's just so much that, like, yeah, there's just so much. We have at the bottom of the deck the Five of Wands. Yeah, this is about fighting, but for some reason the way they're looking, it feels more like sparring. We have the Knight underneath. It feels more like sparring, but, like, in a playful way. Like your inner child. Like, you know, when you're a kid, you have, like, a foam noodle or, like, a foam sword or something like that, and you play sword fight with your friends or your neighbors or your sister, brother, like, whatever. That's what it feels like. It feels like that inner childness again. That, like, it's like feeding your inner child. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and go get you some oracle cards. Again, this is Alice the Wonderland Oracle. Just for any extra messages, words, wisdom, warnings, whatever it is you may need to hear. We're going to go ahead and get a couple cards, maybe just anywhere from 1 to 3 probably. So let's go ahead, do one more shuffle, and then we'll make them jump. Okay, anything else? Ooh, that Taurus may need to hear. So we have one card immediately. We do have keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. So maybe... I don't see how I can apply anywhere except for maybe back on this 5. Maybe that 5 is like a fighting energy. It doesn't feel very fighty, but maybe it is. Maybe you're just quick to temper. Whomever this is for. And you just need to keep your head on about you. Yeah. That's... We do have at the bottom of this deck, I don't usually show the bottom, but it does feel right. Wake up. It's your moment. It's like you know that. So that's what I have for you today, Taurus. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys all next week. Bye.